Hey guys, and welcome to a Top Table gaming video. I'm Top Table Steve, and this is my hobby vlog. Thanks for joining me again, guys. This is my second hobby vlog. Feels like it was ages ago I did my last one. Time, as always, has been against me. And just getting the time to film these is a struggle at the moment. We're trying to get a lot of content done for the channel. Got so much on paper we need to do, and it's just finding the time to do it, really. So yeah, this month, or I say this month, it's probably been a while that I've been on these kind of projects. But it's very, as you may well know if you know me, at this moment in time, it's very Middle Earth orientated. My next hobby vlog won't be. It'll probably have Middle Earth in it, of course, but Middle Earth will be a small segment of my next hobby vlog. This hobby vlog is a lot of Middle Earth, as you can expect from me. Let's go and have a look. Okay, guys, here we are. This is my first warband. Well, I've got two heroes, so it's not really a warband, but my first start into my Army of Dale. I'll probably ally these with Erebor or something like that. I'm not sure I'll have a full pure Dale army because there's not much to choose from. I'm going to get another box of them, another box of warriors. I've just checked on the Games Workshop website, and they now come in a set of, but it's two of the old boxes. I don't need two, so I need to sort of scavenge some more warriors from somewhere, just so I've got two warbands. So if anyone has a spare warband, please do get in touch. Anyway, I started painting these with no intention of painting them. I was scurrying around the man cave in the middle of other projects and stumbled across my box of warriors, and the captain model was in there also, which is this fella. Got to start thinking about them. Remembered how I always was never a big fan of the Girion pose, kind of the sort of salute. Really, he's like looking up and shielding his eyes from the sun with one of his arms. I was never a fan of that, really, and always thought I'd convert it, which is what I've done here. Put a great bow in his hand instead. It was a little bit fiddly because of the way the arm's bent, and I wanted to preserve the shoulder pad. Let's have a look if I can get that on here. But I've done it, I'm quite happy with it. He's only base coated and washed to put the base coat of skin and hair on. That's as far as I've gone with him. The others are all base colours are on, washed, done. Started to pick out some not highlights, some details. Put the skin on. Bits of gold and silver decorative touches have been done on them. They need highlights. I'm hoping I'm going to do one layer of highlights, and that should be enough just to brighten them up a little bit. They're a little bit dark. I really like the cloaks, how they turned out. Turned out better than I thought they was going to be. Again, I'm saying turned out, they're not finished. There's another highlight to go on. But yeah, they're quite nice. They're nice minis. They are really nice minis. They're a bit fiddly. They're more fiddly than I thought they were going to be to paint when I first looked at them. There's a lot to them. Lots of little bits and bobs. But I've enjoyed it. I've managed to get to this stage in 4 hours, and that includes the conversion of Girion, so it's not too bad. I've been trying to catch up on Game of Thrones. I've started from the beginning again before the new series starts. Is it next month? April? Oh, it's April. April it is, isn't it? I think, or March. So yeah, that's kind of kept me going. I've got all the details to do on the shields as well. I've literally only just noticed that. Sorry. I've never noticed that whilst I was painting. I've just noticed that I've not done anything on the shields, but I think it's only going to be silver. Picking out the metal decals on the shield in silver, and give it a wash, and that should look okay. But yeah, I'm happy with those. I just want to get them done now so I can use them, because I do have a Dale board, which I was going to use, or I'm going to use still, with my Survivors of Lake Town and Gondor. But I think it would be quite cool if I could get a battle report with dwarves and these guys against Smaug on it. I think that'd look cool. really themey, and it will just look awesome. So yeah, so I've not got far to go with these, and that's my Warriors of Dale. So guys, from my Warriors of Dale we move on to my, let's call it the Gondor at War project. We've had quite a few new releases, which has been really cool, from both Forge World and Games Workshop for the upcoming, well, it's Saturday release, pre-orders have already gone up, of the new supplement for Middle Earth SBG, which is Gondor at War. Been really looking forward to this. It's kind of a first glimpse into seeing where the Middle Earth team and how they want to move forward with this system, and I'm like uber excited to get my hands on the book. So with that, I've kind of gone through Gondor Renaissance. I've been touching up my old Gondor models left, right and centre. I'm not going to get them all out and go into them because it's too many to get on camera, but the ones that I think you'd most like to see are what you've got in front of you. So first and foremost, I did start these, I think, in the last hobby vlog. You'll see that I would have started them. I've finished them now. Well, I've got to the stage that I'm happy with them to go on camera, and I really love these sculpts. All the front row here are the Forge World sculpts, and the two Mordor Orc sculpts from Forge World, and the rest are all Games Workshop puts. So we'll start here. So we've got Hurrying the Tall. Lovely sculpt. Really characterful, a lot of detail, cool pose. Not the most dynamic, but it does look cool and very commanding, which is awesome. I've gone for sort of really colours you'd expect to see him in, which is obviously the armour and a bit of gold and blacks and greys, which is cool. And then the mounted version. Really like this sculpt, I think it's awesome. Just charging into battle. Sword cocked back, ready to cleave off an orc's head. Really happy with that. It's cool. And I really enjoyed painting these. That's been the nice thing of them. It's really got me sort of the juices flowing for painting again, which is nice. And then we have Ingold. Again, really nice sculpt. I'm not going to go on too much about it because we did an unboxing of these guys and spoke about the sculpt itself. But a joy to paint, and I'm really happy with how they've turned out. There's quite a bit of detail on them, which is nice. And Arlas, I found this one a bit more fiddly to paint, and I'm not sure why. I couldn't put my finger on the reason why I did. I just found the other two a lot easier. It could have been the frame of mind that I was in. He's not actually finished, as you can see. I've not put the yellow trim on, and I only noticed that when I was setting them up for this for this hobby vlog. It kind of shows you where my head's at most of the time. I don't know where I'm coming or going. And then the really cool pose of Denethor. Really nice. Nothing wrong with the old pose of Denethor, but this was just awesome. It's a big surprise when it came out, and I think we're all happy that it has, because it looks cool. So that is the Forge World Gondor Heroes. Then we have Gurritz and Goth Mogs Enforcer. Again, these were two models that I started a long time ago and I just needed to get them finished. I'm still not quite there. I'm getting there. As you can see, I've got the fur pelt still to do on Goth Mogs Enforcer and just highlight the details. But yeah, he's looking cool. Really nice models again. And then Gurritz, a couple of little highlights just to do on the leather strapping, and then I'm going to call him done. But yeah, really happy with those. A joy to paint again. From there, I think what we'll do, we'll go to these, because again, these were again now this was one that I've kind of messed up. I didn't mess up, I don't mean messed up, but Gandalf the White and Pippin. Apart from Games Workshop, which is a really cool blister. I painted Gandalf the White. I was really keen to get him painted. I mean, I did it, and I prepped Pippin, put him to one side, and then forgot about him, and he was hidden, and you can't see it. It's just off camera. My pile of models that primed and ready to go, and I've just not got a chance to get through. And I was cleaning my desk and I come across it. I thought, oh no, I've got to get back to it. So I decided to finish Gandalf off and get Pippin done, which is what I've done. I think I've mentioned it before. As you can see here, I didn't attach this front part of the cloak, which normally comes round and hides all this detail here, which I wasn't keen on, so I left it off, filed it away, made it look a bit more natural, and it just means you can see more of the detail. And I really like this pose. It's a cool pose. There's no denying who that is. And then obviously the mounted version, which is cool. I use an airbrush on Shadowfax and I think it's come out really nice. It's a lot easier to get the shading with an airbrush, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And then obviously Pippin is removable. Amazing the way they've done this. Obviously the new Durnham model is the same, so I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that and getting that done. And then the man himself, Pippin. Try and get this in shot. There we go. And that's those. Done. Ready to get on the board. Now, from there, in my giddiness, I decided, although I've already got Boromir's painted, I decided there were some of the models that I painted very early on in my hobby life, and there's nothing wrong with them. I still think they stand up today with my paint jobs, my current paint jobs, but I just wanted to give it another go. So I've started Boromir of Gondor with his banner. You see very early stages, foot unmounted. Just getting some base colours and washes on the armour, get them out of the way. And then just started to finish this off. This was a conversion that I did again a long time ago when I was going to do a fully converted Fellowship. And I think I got all the way through minus the hobbits. I just didn't finish the paint job, so I started to touch him up again and get some painting because it's quite cool. So obviously that's Boromir from the Fellowship, not Boromir of Gondor, but whilst painting one I might as well paint the other. And then I've been painting small batches of Rangers here and there, again in anticipation of the new book. These three were conversions, again, that I'd done a long time ago and then just put down and never did anything with. Nothing fantastic about the paint job. Really quick, easy method of getting these Rangers done, which I found works quite well, because there's lots of rumours of a certain force that Faramir has coming out with the book, which would be quite cool. And if I got converted Rangers, I decided to have a converted Faramir, firing his bow. Up at the Nazgul, got to finish his quiver at the back there, but yeah, pretty happy with that, it's looking okay. And then from Gondor we're going to go straight into the Battle of Five Armies and to the amazing character series of Armoured Azog against Thorin Oakenshield. This is a great bit of kit. It comes with some kind of a display plinth where two bases come out, and it's on an ice base, which is fantastic. It looks really cool. Obviously I didn't want them to be on ice bases all the time. I wanted them to be on that base when they're on my shelf, but when I'm playing games I wanted them to be on normal bases. So I magnetised. There's quite a bit of magnet work gone in here. So who should we start with? Let's start with Thorin. So there's Thorin. Currently holding Orcrist on one of Generation Shift Forgotten Dungeon bases. Oh no, this is Raven Outpost base, I do apologise. And that looks great. Now if I wanted to field him without Orcrist, it's as simple as that. Yeah, just little magnets, quite fiddly because where the magnets need to be situated. And then he drops Orcrist. Luckily I've not dropped it between the keys on my keyboard, which happened quite a lot when I was putting magnets in, which is a nightmare. But yeah, that's cool. And then obviously when I don't want him on there, is magnetised off the base, so he can stand back on his scenic base, which is nice. So when that happens, I can stick that on there and it keeps everything together, which is cool. Now this is the model that I've been waiting for a long time, an armoured Azog, and I love this model. Couldn't wait to get some paint on it. It's really cool, and again he comes with weapon options, so you can have his stone flail. Again there's a wrist joint with the magnet, and you can give him his mace, like so. Really cool. And again, magnetised to the base, so it slots straight on, and they will stay on there no problem. And obviously then bases come off, but I don't need to do that. But yeah, that's Azog. Now a little something which I've not really started on yet, other than doing that and acquiring another white warg. It's absolutely crazy how many white wargs I've had, so how much money I've spent on Azog mounted is insane for different conversions and such. I've managed to get this off our good friend Mr. Ian Marley. He obviously no longer wants it, so I am going to do a conversion to get a armoured Azog on the white warg. That will probably come in the next hobby vlog. Yeah, and that is the character series Azog and Thorin. So guys, that's it. That's what I've been working on. As I mentioned, there's a few other things which I can't really get into right now, but you will find out soon. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Don't forget, there's still tickets available for the Top Table Legacy Weekender, 21st to the 24th of March. Starts Friday afternoon, midday, and it goes right through to Sunday evening. It's going to be an awesome weekend. If you don't know anything about it, search it on Facebook, join the event page. There's a Hobbit event, there's a WoW Exodus event, Drowned Earth are going to be there doing demos, Kev Lawrence is going to be there, Kill Team event, Walking Dead event. There's so much going on I can hardly remember. Luke from Luke's APS is going to be there building a board and taking questions. It's going to be great. It's just going to be a fun weekend. So get yourselves involved, get down, don't be shy, come and say hello. That's it for this hobby vlog. I will see you guys soon. Lots of stuff coming, like I've mentioned, so keep tuning, keep sharing, and if you haven't, click the subscribe button and also click the little bell so you get notifications, and keep on gaming guys. See you all soon.